Hello friends, we're going to do a stretch. We're going to be on the floor the whole time, and I want to remind you that you can do this on your bed too. If you don't want to go all the way to the floor, you can do everything we're going to do today from your bed. You'll need 2 pillows. Mine are a little bit firm. Maybe a yoga block, maybe a strap, and I just wanted to show you this. This is a yoga bolster. And I think we got these on Amazon for about $25, something like that. They're normally range between $25 and $60. So we may use that today as well. But I mostly wanted to concentrate on the things that you would have at home for your stretch. So instead of our office stretch this week, we're going to do this type of stretch. When you're ready, inhale all the way up. And exhale. Bending at the waist, push the belly button back, coming forward. Inhale up. Exhale the hands around to the back, press into the floor, open the chest, lift the chin. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to one side. If you have the flexibility, you can take the elbow all the way to the floor. That's up to you. Inhale. And exhale to the other side. And you might find that you have the flexibility on one side, but you don't have on the other. That's how we are. We're a little unbalanced. Bring it to that heart center. Find your breath right here. Close your eyes if you like. And move to child's pose when you're ready. So I'm going to bring my pillows in. Bring yours in as well. And we're going to take them to the end of the mat. Find your child's pose, press your hands on those pillows, and drop the head toward the floor. The glutes are toward the heels. And this might be a little too intense for you, so if it is, you would just go to a single pillow, or maybe no pillow at all, because you're going to feel it right up in here, in the shoulders, in the traps. When you're ready, walk those hands back, widen the knees, and we're going to come down, place one hand underneath, and turn the head the opposite direction of the arm. So my left hand went down, my head turns right. And you can use the hand that's not doing anything up by your head to rest your forehead on if you like. If it's not comfortable to turn your head, you can always just put your forehead down. And when you're ready, coming out of that pose and moving to the other side. So my right hand moves down as far as I can go. My head turns if that feels good. And releasing the pose, coming up, back to that child's pose, stretch. You're going to feel this from the mid-back all the way to the fingertips. And release, coming up, coming around to seated. Toes stretch out in front. When you're ready, stretching forward, and you're only going to go as far as your hamstrings and your calves allow you to go. So for some of you, you may be able to touch your nose to your knees right here. For some of us, this is it for today. And breathe. Continue to breathe. And release. Coming up, placing the hands behind. The fingertips can move to the side, but don't take them backwards, okay? Move to the side or move toward the heels. Open the chest. Continue to breathe. And release. Widen the feet. And you can go as wide as you like here. Moving toward the center. Once again, if you can throw your face to the floor, then you do that. But don't push. If this is what you can do, or if this is what you can do, that's where it is today. If you like, you can just play with the toes a little bit. So flexing the feet, feeling the stretch a little different, letting the feet relax, or pointing the toes, your choice. Feel the difference. Coming up, one hand moves to the back and one hand stays to the front. Open the chest and make a little twist. And release, moving to the other side. Same thing. Open the chest. And there's not a lot of pressure on my hands. I'm just kind of using them to push myself just a little further into this twist. And when you're ready, stretch to one side. So once again, if you can take your nose toward the knee. Maybe your stretch is right here. Remember, it's your mat, your world. And releasing, let's move to the other side. Coming up. Bringing the legs together. I'm going to move to this side and bring the fingertips up to the sky. So this is staff sit. Our feet are flexed. We push our elbows past our ears if we can. Sit up nice and tall and then relax. Once again, stretching toward the toes. When you're ready, bring your two pillows in or your yoga bolster, whichever you have at home. And we're going to move them to about the center of the mat. And then your glutes are parked on the mat and you're just going to lay back. The knees can stay bent. Let the arms move out to the side. If you like, you can straighten the legs if you have that flexibility. Sometimes this puts a little pressure on our back to straighten the legs. If it does, just bend the knees. Continue to breathe and let the chest open. If you like, you can move to butterfly knees. So placing the soles of the feet together, letting the knees roll out to the side. And breathe. Releasing the pose. I like to roll to the side on this one, but I like to put my hand behind the head first before I start to roll. So coming up, and we are moving to the knees again. Bringing the bolster or the pillows in a little closer, and we're just going to rest on those pillows. So once again, in child's pose, you can turn your head if you need a little stretch in the neck. Either direction. And then coming up. Move those pillows out of the way for just a moment. We're going to come around to our glutes again. When you're ready, lay down like you're going to be in your shoulder bridge, and then you can move your pillows underneath. Now, two pillows might be a little too much. So bring one pillow in, and bring the knees into the chest, pressing the toes to the sky, point and flex. Candlestick pose. If we had a yoga block, we would place that right behind the little triangle of bones near the sacrum. All right, we're going to bring one knee into the chest and the other foot is going to go all the way down the mat. So you're going to get a little extra psoas stretch right here. If you want to, you can get a hold of the foot and bring it in a little closer to the hip bone or the chest. Your knee's going to push out to the side. You're going to get a little hip stretch here. If that doesn't work for you, then you're going to go back the other direction, back to the neutral point. Changing legs. Let the long one rest on the mat. And breathe right here. Like I said, all of these you can do in your bed. So you don't even have to get up if you don't want to get on the floor. Go ahead if you can do it. And you can reach up a little bit and get a hold of that if you like. And you can activate the abs right here if you want to. Relax and breathe. And release the pose. Once again, bring those knees in and open them up and find happy baby. You can grab the soles of the feet, or you can reach around and get a hold of the hamstrings. This is a big inner thigh stretch. And release. Go ahead, place the feet on the floor and push the glutes up, finding a stretch in the hams, in the quadriceps. And release, touching down and pushing back up. Release, touching down, pushing back up. And when you're ready, pull that pillow out and relax to the floor. Coming up for boat sit. Hands behind if you like. This pose might be a little soft in the bed. You may feel like you can't hold it because you can't find that balance point, but this may not work in bed. And bringing it down. Coming around to butterfly stretch. When you're ready, we grab the ankles and we open the chest through the arms, looking straight ahead, feeling that stretch. I like this one because I can feel it in my lats and my scaps and my back, upper back. And relax, push the belly button back, push the elbows into the inner thighs, drop the chin. And you don't have to push the elbows in, you can just come forward and just relax right here. I like to feel that little extra stretch. Release the pose. One leg down the mat and the other bent. If you like, you can leave it right here in the inner thigh, or you can take it across to the outer thigh, okay? I'm gonna leave it at the inner thigh for this one. Take the opposite arm around and twist. You're pushing into the floor, straightening your spine, looking back as far as you can. So my left knee is up, my right arm moves around. And release, we're moving to the other side, and I will show you that way. So I'm going to cross this one over, right knee up, left arm moves around, and the other hand pushes into the mat, looking back as far as you can. And release the pose. I feel that a little bit more right in the middle of the glute. When you're ready, moving around to hands and knees again. Exhale, push up for cat-cow. Inhale the belly down. Exhale, push up. Inhale the belly down. We'll do one more. And relax to child's pose. When you're ready, we're coming up. We're going to bring the right foot forward on the mat. The knee moves over the ankle and bring the fingertips up for low crescent. Lifting the chin, looking toward the top of the wall. When you're ready, pull that pose back, relax just a little bit and come back to it. This time, my right knee is forward, my left hand moves forward, my right hand moves backward. All right, this is tough. This is your twist. If you like, you can place the hand in the low back and the hand on the side of the knee. Release the pose. We are moving to the other side. Finding your crescent first, knee over the ankle, fingertips move up, looking toward the top of the wall again. Release coming out of it, hold for a second and move back to it. When you're ready, my left knee is forward, the left hand's moving back, the right hand's moving forward. A little revolving going on here. If you like, change the hands. Release the pose. Whew. Coming back to your child's pose. Bring your pillows back in or your bolster. And we're going to come all the way on top of them this time. So come on up. You're going to place your hip bones about the edge of the pillow and let the rest of the body relax. Your forehead moves to the floor, but if you need a neck stretch, turn your head. And then turn the head the other direction. We have to do the same thing on both sides. And breathe, relax. If you don't like your hands up here, you can always take them back here. Let the shoulders relax even just a little bit more. And when you're ready, coming out of the pose, pushing out, leaving our pillows right there. I'm going to scoot mine up just a little bit. And this time, remember last time we had our glutes on the floor? This time we're going to take the glutes on top of the pillows. So scoot the glutes up and then let the shoulders relax. Your shoulders are kind of off of the pillows right here. Knees can stay bent. Or you can stretch one down the mat. You're going to feel a stretch right here. Or you can stretch both down the mat. What you're feeling is your chest is opening. Your shoulders are relaxing. If you like, remember we can take our knees to butterfly. And breathe right here. When you're ready, we are rolling off of those pillows. And coming up, take those pillows out of the way. And coming to the side. Bring one knee in toward the chest. You're going to lay it down. We didn't use the straps today. Sorry about that. When you're ready, that toe moves to the sky, take it up. If you can, you're going to grab the foot. If not, the ankle or the hamstring. All you're doing is bringing it a little closer to the shoulder. And you can bend the knee. If this is not comfortable, bend the knee. My mat, my world. When you're ready, take it around to the back so your heel moves toward the glute. And if you don't feel that stretch down the front of the leg in the quadricep, kick it away and push the chest forward just a tiny bit, okay? I don't want you rolled back like this. I want you up on top. And release. We are moving to the other side. Bringing the knee in toward the chest. Drop it down, let it relax. Use your forearm for your little pillow. And breathe. When you're ready, take the toe up to the sky. And I forgot to tell you that I have my bottom leg bent. And also, when I take my toe to the sky, I'm rolled back just a little bit. So I'm not stacked up and doing it this way. I'm rolled back a little bit. Breathe. And when you're ready, heel to glute for a quad stretch. When you're finished, coming up to a seated pose. Comfortable for you, whatever that might be. It's good to have you here today. Inhale all the way up. We are going to twist, so when you're ready, one hand to knee, one hand moves around to the back. Inhaling up and moving to the other side. And coming up, bring those hands up and bring them to the heart center once again. From right here, we're just going to turn the head one direction. Drop the chin, taking it around, looking the other direction. Drop the chin, taking it around, and take it back to the neutral. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.